Hey collective, welcome to the channel, Divine True Tarot. I am your reader, Anetta. And collective, look here, I can't even get through the introduction. And we got here, the lovers just won't slide. They butt on out here. So, collective, what is this going on right here? Oh yeah, this is a love situation right here. Decisions in love is happening right now, babies. You know what I'm getting off of this in first position? You made the right decision. This decision is being backed by the universe, aka God, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your archangels, and the ancestors. You made the right decision when it comes to a decision by way of your intentions of that decisions. When it comes to love or a person or a partner that you had some type of relationship or love dynamic with. Yes. Ooh, look at here, Ten of Swords. This was a hard decision that you had to make, or this is a hard decision that somebody somebody made a decision about love when it comes to you, collective, and they are burdened by it. They are burdened by it, baby. Apology is here. Somebody was also immature emotionally in their feelings when they made this hard-ass decision. This could be you. Yeah, because somebody was emotionally immature, you had to make a hard decision when it came to love because it was a whole lot of burdens that you was carrying because of who you decided to give your love to, or because of a decision that you have made because of the burdens that you carried. You had to make a decision to go to new love. You had to forgive yourself. Damn. Collective. A lot of you guys had to forgive yourself when it came to the decision that you made in love. And it's all right. This was a hard decision, though. The decision that you had to make to forgive yourself, it came by way of the burdens that you carried because of a choice that you made in love. Yeah. And it's okay. It's all right. Some of you guys made this choice in love because you could have been emotionally immature, meaning kept carrying these burdens. It's almost like kept going back to a person or a situation because, you know, it was like you was trying to renew. I heard reconjure love in the situation, but it was just too much. You carried the weight you carried the weight of this connection here. It's too much. Some of you guys let it go. You decided to lighten your burdens when it came to love. This is self-love here, baby. You chose yourself. Lovers in the Page of Cups. Hell yeah, you chose yourself. You let go of them burdens because the decision that you made to choose this person or to choose this situation, it was too much. You let this shit go. Yes, you did. And here come new love. Yeah, I cannot make it up. Look at you, chose yourself. You chose yourself. Baby, let me tell you something. We have the Knight of Cups to the Ace of Cups. You drop that zero and got with a hero. Now, this could be within yourself or outside of yourself. Child. That's the God honest truth. You close this cycle out. You chose yourself and booyah. Because you chose yourself when it came to love, dude, bruh, you got new love. I don't even know why I have to say it like this, but damn. About time you close this bullshit out and chose yourself, and because you did that, new love come in. And it's coming in on like riding in. This child. It's like, choo. This might catch you off guard This could happen all of a sudden. I'm getting tower energy, like blindsiding energy. You had to close the cycle out with a choice that you made. Somebody that was just too much. You had to cut that cord. This is cord cutting energy. The Ten of Wands to the Ace of Swords. Oh yeah, you cut that shit. You cut a connection that you were attached to, that was burdensome, that you was holding on to. Look at that. Look at that. You was holding on to that, baby. And there was a lot of responsibilities. It was a lot that you was carrying because you actually love this person. You chose this person. You chose this person. Yep. With all the burdens and the bullshit, you still chose this person. You had to cut it off at the neck. Yep. And when you closed this cycle out, booyah, new love came in. And you chose that person with their burdens and bullshit because you was emotionally immature. And what I mean by immature, you did not know what love was actually supposed to look like, or what love was actually supposed to bring you, or something like that. You could have children with this person that you had to cut out because you was carrying the burden of the relationship, or carrying the weight of that relationship. It's because you guys were together when you were young, something like that. Y'all have a lot of history with this person, and it was a lot to cut this person out. You went through a lot of shit with this person because it was like the connection you had with this person was just, it was immature. It was almost like puppy love stage. Y'all stayed in the puppy love stage. You know, still getting to know motherfuckers after 5-6 years and shit. Y'all still at that getting to know you stage after shit. I heard 2 years. You know, y'all still stuck in that cycle of getting to know somebody. And it's like, shit, you should have been knew who you was fucking with. And you didn't. And you held on to that. But you closed that cycle out because they kept you in this Two of Pentacles energy. Off balance. Not sure. Should I, shouldn't I? Will I, won't I? Type energy here. And you said, fuck this shit. You closed it out and you went towards new love. And this new love, it started within self. With this Ace of Cups. You cannot get to the Ace of Cups outside of yourself until you get to the Ace of Cups within yourself. That's how you attract new love. Okay? That's how you attract somebody outside of yourself that could actually love you like you love yourself within yourself. I hope I got that out right. Okay, they said I did. Let's roll. Okay, we have the sun and the moon. Damn, it's a star here too. The sun, the moon, and the strength. Damn, the Eight of Cups. Damn, baby, it took a lot. Okay, so you had, I heard ancestral help. The sun, the moon, the strength, and the Eight of Cups. It took all the strength of God within you to walk away from this. You held on to this. I heard fate has faded in the connection with this person that you gave a lot of time, energy, and focus to. That's what I'm getting. You had to cut that cord. Some of you guys could have done or did a cord cutting ritual. And what I mean by ritual, every day you got up and said, I'm not going to call them. I'm not going to answer that text. I'm not going to drive by their house. I'm not going to go to their house. Something like that. You had to put in the footwork to disconnect yourself from this person that you love so much. Or they did you. Vice versa. I mean, you could flip the roles as it resonates, baby. But this is what's happening. World energy in the center of the energies is happening now. Also, too, what I'm getting, babe, new love is coming in. It's cycling in. Okay? Now, you could be in the puppy love stage with somebody new because you dropped them burdens and you cut that cord with somebody from the past that's old. You could have been married, committed, could have moved in or lived with this person. Okay, for some of you guys, what I'm getting is as soon as y'all moved in, you moved out. That's for a Pacific, 1 or 2 of you guys, but that's what happened because it was just too burdensome. And as soon as you clicked in your heart that this wasn't for you, you cut it out. You guys could have been living together less than a year. That's what I'm getting. And it's like, no. Okay, because you know they kept you in this Two of Pentacles energy. You said, fuck that shit. I'm going towards self-love. Very smart of you. Congratulations. The only reason why I say that because you have the 6 of Wands here. And 5 of Swords here. I think the fuck not. You gonna have victory and success over this conflict, over this defeated energy. Somebody tried to keep you in the defeated energy because they was playing these old punk ass, I'm hearing like, war stories? What the hell? Okay. War stories. They was playing war stories with the spiritual warfare. Ooh, shit. The sun and the moon, spiritual warfare is here. Okay, so there was war story. I don't know. Okay, let's put it there. Child, yeah, the wheel of fortune. Yeah, the universe is at hand. Sun, moon, and the wheel of fortune. Okay, excuse me, but the channeling is happening fast. Please take the message as it resonates, but this is hitting on somebody specific here, okay? If this hitting on you specifically, reach out to me, okay? I don't normally do this, I mean, because, hey, if it's meant for you to get a reading from me, you'll find me on Instagram, but I'm going to put it out here. I think I did this. Yeah, I have did this before, but I'm adamant about it now. If you would like a personal reading from me, and my readings are only through video chat, period. I do not email, I do not text, I do not do none of my readings pre-recorded or nothing. If you don't see my face, you do not get a reading, okay? So, you could reach out to me on Instagram at divinely_true_tarot. Please look for the blue check mark. Do not try to book through Instagram or any other platform that has my name or my brand attached to it. I do not work with them. I do not function like that. And I'll figure out how to drop a link. I'm new to the social media. I've been on here for a while, but I have not taken out the time to really actually maneuver like that. So please forgive me, but I will. Okay, it's coming. But yeah, this is a specific message for at least 2. Okay. And my readings, my love readings are $88.88. And that's as high as it go. I don't charge hundreds of dollars for shit. Okay, I do have an imposter. I do have somebody impersonating me out there. And they charge $300 for 2 hours. I'm like, bitch. Okay, so I'm working with Meta to try to get that motherfucker off my shit. But yeah, if you trying to reach out to me via a platform, and it's only through Instagram that you will actually get me, because I have a system, a QT that you could book. Okay, and they'll reach me. But anything outside of that, if you don't inbox me, I don't get it. But this is somebody's specific message. Okay, let's roll. Damn. All right, Holy Spirit. All right. But yeah, I done lost the line. Can you bring it back, Holy Spirit, please? But anyway, you're going towards new love here. And it's because you dropped the burdens of a past love or a past decision that you made in love. That cycle is closed out, okay? Because that cycle never grew into the maturity that it was supposed to. It stayed at a page energy here. So it stayed at a puppy love energy here. And when you close that cycle out, your potential in going towards the future when it comes to love, it boosted up to the Knight, and boom, to the Ace of Cups. So you're moving towards your true love right here. Somebody is salty with this 5 of Swords energy. They trying to block that shit. This bitch that you left in the past because you decided to close that cycle out. You're closing it out now, excuse me. You're closing it out now because you're dropping them burdens of the past. Ace of Swords, you cut that shit out. Ace of Swords, this is a sort of Archangel Michael. So you have Archangel Michael working on your behalf to cut the bullshit from the past out. It was 1441 when I said that. That's 5-5. 1441 reduces down to a 5-5, baby. That's changes and rearranges around here when it comes to love. World energy. You see what I'm saying, babe? Okay? Because you have Ace of Cups here waiting in the wings. Waiting in the wings. And up under that Ace of Cups is the Six of Wands. This is successful. And let me tell you something. They're watching you. They're watching you go towards your Ace of Cups. This motherfucker that you cut off in the past. This bad decision. And let me tell you, you only chose this one right here because they was the King of Pentacles. Could be because they was stable, had money, could have been a business owner. This is also too somebody that was, I want to say, could have been family oriented. You take care of the kids financially, take care of their family financially. I heard take care of their mom or dad financially, you know, a breadwinner of their family, a patriarch energy here, or matriarch, but they was operating in masculine energy as well. So, you know, you made that choice right there to go along with this one, but it brought burdens. You were burdened by the choice that you made in the past because of this person's stability, their status, their abundance. Or this could have been somebody about you. I don't know, but this the energy that's here. But it caused a whole lot of burdens here. That Archangel Michael Sword cut all that shit out because it was over. World energy. That cycle has closed because somebody was emotionally immature. I heard mentally with this Ace of Swords, Page of Cups. They didn't know what to do with love. They never emotionally grew up. Their heart chakra was at an infant stage here. Okay? They never grew up in that space of maturity when it comes to emotions. They didn't, you did. Knight of Cups. And you moved straight to your Ace of Cups here. See? Okay? All right. Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck. Okay? Let's see why you cut them out. Let's see why this person had to be cut out. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Okay. I don't really work with this deck. I did the other day, but let's see. Holy Spirit, why did the collective close this cycle out? Or why was this cycle closed out with this past person here? Oh, shit. I picked up the deck. We have sudden wealth because you're going into new love. Ace of Cups. That is going to be victorious. And everybody is going to acknowledge it, receive it. Actually, they are going to applaud you for this. Okay, you going into a new cycle with somebody else or a new cycle of self-love. People are going to clap for you for this. Okay, they're going to be like, damn, about time you left this one behind. Or damn, look at you. Your next one is better than your last one type energy here. And this last one is salty as fuck. They feel defeated. I heard diffused. Okay, so this one right here could have been all in their ego, puffed up, diffused, deflated. Yes, diffused and deflated. So you could be dealing with a fire sign with diffused because, you know, diffused in the fire. So they are having highly aspected in their chart or something like that. But they feel diffused and deflated because you closed the cycle out with them and they feel salty about it. They feel a certain type of way about that because you stepping into what? Sudden wealth, especially if you're going towards new love here. Because you put in the work. Empress, great fortune. Come on, baby. Come on. Hell yeah. You expected this shit because you put in the work. You knew exactly what you was going towards. And you was patient. Look how she's sitting here patiently waiting for exactly what it is that she put in work for. Occupation, mature woman. Shit. You know if you did the work, you will reap the rewards of the work that you put in, not only to yourself, but to a connection that you had to separate yourself from because you're going towards great fortune. Okay, 26 reduces down to an 8. That's a karmic return. This could have started last year, the year of the 8. Okay? Somebody could be 26, 34 years old, 28 years old. Somebody's birthday could be June 11th. June 28th. June 21st. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, why did this cycle close out with my collective? Why did this cycle close out with my collective, Holy Spirit? Why did the cycle with the past person? Because you stepping into great fortune, baby. They couldn't come. They could not come. This is your dharma. Okay, you're going into a cycle of great fortune and they could not come. Why? Again, baby, because you put in that work. You did that work. Court case, I'm telling you, it has been ruled in your favor that this will come to you. While your person is sitting in poverty, you coming out of this, I heard prophetic. I don't know if that's a word, but I said it, so it's going to be a word today. Prophetic. It's not prophetic. Oh, it's prophesied. Oh, this is prophetic. Oh, okay, prophetic. Okay, this was prophesied already. So that's the expectation. Child, you knew this was going to happen. That's why you closed the shit out. You had the help of Archangel Michael. He gave you that sword. So you spoke something into existence, baby. Because the sword energy, that's all about communication. This was communicated to you, and you spoke it out. And now here it is. Oh, shit. And now this person is sitting in poverty, somebody that had that official spot in your life. Others, because you closed this out, you coming out of this prophetic, verdict. Child, poverty, perverted. They keep saying perverted. I keep saying prophetic. So this was somebody could have prophesied poverty over your life. Bullshit. You showing up as the official person. I think the fuck not. That's that karma. This shit is wrapping back around to them. So whoever spoke this poverty energy over your life is being wrapped back around to them. Okay? Because they were speaking this shit over your life and you did the work and brought this shit to a close. And now here you have a wealthy man that's coming in that it will be the official person in your life. This is unexpected. Unexpected income. Something like that. And somebody locked out of your energies, and it's a message of concern of this person because they can't have no access to you because this wealthy man is coming into you that's going to bring you out of poverty. We have great fortune and poverty right here. Now, I will say this. Reading it from left to right, from right to left, you're coming out of poverty. But reading it in the American way, I heard the Western way, okay, from right to left, yeah, this person right here, judgment has been set over this person that was speaking that prophetic bullshit over your life. They went from great fortune to poverty, and that right there has been ruled in your favor because you put in the work. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's roll. Holy Spirit. And this is why the cycle closed out. Because somebody was wishing that you would not receive what was being given to you. This is feeling like an outside energy is what I'm getting because we have lovers in the first position. So this is a choice in love. So it could have been somebody outside of your love with the choice that could have spoken this over your love life with your person or outside of your person, something like that. Yeah, it could have been a father figure or a masculine energy or somebody who had position and power when it came to finances that spoke this bullshit over you and your person's love life. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Somebody could be 37 years old. This shit is wrapping up. If you have been in this Proverbs energy collective, this shit is wrapping up because 37 reduces to a 10. 10s are endings and new beginnings here. Yeah, that's that world energy. That's what I'm getting. Okay? And I know the world is 21, but that's just connecting. I read energy, not the cards, baby. The cards just confirm what I say. Let's roll. All right, we got 10-10 out here side by side. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's go. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. 10-10, that's 20. That's judgment. Judgment in the world. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's final. I can't fucking make it up. We got adjudication, judgment, baby. Okay, and now that's the 30 card. So, okay, put 100 on 10. Look, this mature man is in despair. This the one that you drop them burdens on, baby, male or female. I'm talking about the energy. Okay, if this is female, they operating in masculine energy. That's the one that got the money. Toil and labor, everything they work for, I heard that's lost. Pathway, marriage. Yeah, it could have been somebody that you've been married to or something like that, or somebody that was in a commitment here. There is a divorce out here is what I'm getting. Damn, they said bring that out. Let's go. And this because, okay, so we have mature man and main female. So this is the third party energy. And that main male or this main, or I will say this, excuse me, this mature man could have been married or this main female could have been married. But it was the influences of people outside of your connection that got involved in your connection regarding these two. Yep. This marriage is outside. These two is connected. And it's the community that connected them outside of this marriage. Because we have pathway here. This right here is outside. Yep, thief. See what I'm saying? I take your man whenever I feel like it. It's no better or debt. It's a damn promise. This motherfucker did that. Okay, so we have a main female or a main feminine energy, male or female, that decided to come in between you two, especially if you was committed or married to this mature masculine energy, male or female, that came in between this connection. They had the help of the community, family, friends, shit like that, to help them come in between this marriage or this union. That's why this masculine energy is sitting in despair, because adjudication, the judgment, has ruled against this motherfucker, and judgment has ruled in your favor. Looking at it that way, looking at it this way. That's what I explained in the beginning. Child, message about this false motherfucker. That was just, you know, childish and immature, message of concern. They got caught the fuck up. They concerned about it. Why they so concerned? Let's see. Spiritual attack, karma here. Let's go on and take the binds off of this one. Yeah, karma here, fucking with them. Yeah, because opposites do not attract. Let's go. Why? I just lost the question. They don't want me to ask that question because I sure was fixing to dig in it and went on the way. Okay, so yep, it went away. Yeah. Okay, so it's not supposed to be revealed right now. So when that happens, collective, that means it's going right now. It's unresolved. So this shit is happening now. Could be a child involved, false person, child, the baby not theirs. That, I mean, you know, that's for somebody. It always come out, but they stuck in it. They stuck in it. Message of concern, imprisonment. So somebody could have lied about a child being this main mature man energy. I keep getting main male. So there's another player in here. They just ain't brung their ass out in the background. Okay, this main male, main female energy. So this one right here, this feminine energy is hooked up to a main male that's actually truly connected to them. This mature man is out. This the outsider of this one right here. This false person. Yeah. This outside main mature man that thought they had a child with this main female. This main female is hooked up to a main male that is not on the scene. Energetically, physically not on the scene. Energetically they are. But this mature man thought that this child or this mature man was being childish with this main female, because this main female got a main male that is not on the scene, because I keep talking about their ass and they ain't brought their ass out. They stuck with this motherfucker, or they stuck, they mentally stuck. They mentally stuck on this main female because this main male ain't brought their ass out. This one right here, this mature man and this childish energy, this a fool. This a fool. This a fool, false person. Yeah, because this one never grew up. Damn it, this that motherfucker right here that you left behind. This emotionally immature energy right here. It showed up right here. This an old fool that's been fucking around with somebody younger than them. It could be an age, or it could be an energy, or it could be an emotions or something like that. But these two don't match. This is almost like a sugar daddy, sugar baby energy. Whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, whatever the fuck. They don't match. Main female, great fortune. This one right here was using this mature man for their money and great fortune and shit because they didn't have shit. Their friends and family was egging this feminine energy, this younger feminine energy, egging them on to fuck with this mature masculine energy that showed up false to this younger feminine energy to hook up with them, to be with them or some old shit like that. And now they in despair because they got taken for a ride with this one right here. They got out finessed. Okay, they can't keep up. Look, let me tell you something. Have you ever seen them couples where they like got a 20-year age difference, whether it be physically, mentally, or emotionally, and this old motherfucker trying to keep up with this young motherfucker, and this one right here running rings around this old motherfucker right here because they old. I mean, I don't give a fuck how hip you think you are. No. Child, I hope I got the message out, but that's what it is. That's what it is. Why they had a whole marriage or a whole commitment with somebody who they matched. But this masculine energy decided to mess with this younger feminine energy. Why? This younger feminine energy stole this masculine's time, energy, and effort. And I heard they money too, because they over here sitting in despair, not hiring and stuff. So they ain't got no money because it's sitting over here with the younger feminine energy. Look it, the younger feminine energy got great fortune. This mature masculine energy is all in despair, not hiring, is in the background. So they ain't got no job, they ain't got no money, showing up as a false person. You see what I'm saying? Fuck it, unemployed. I can't make it up. This old ass fool got duped by this young motherfucker right here. That's what you get. Because you had a whole damn marriage right here. Or a whole commitment with somebody that you matched with. But you decided to go over here and play around in the streets with these young motherfucking energy right here and got took it and got duped. Now they're trying to hide their true feelings and shit because they know they got taken. They ain't gonna tell nobody though. This old fool ain't gonna tell nobody how they got taken by this young energy right here. Nope. Hell no. What can you tell me about this mature man? This mature masculine energy that show up as a false person because they in despair and shit. So they still wearing a fucking mask, being childish and shit. And the 18 reduces down to a 9. We're in the year 9. This shit is happening now because that shit began last year in the year of the 8. Let's roll. Holy Spirit, what can you tell me about this masculine energy? Damn. All this came out. What's this? Contemplation, double life. Didn't I tell you that? Now they sitting back thinking about the double life that they lived when they was in a whole damn commitment or a marriage with somebody that they fucking actually matched. But they wanted to go around and live this double life with this motherfucker that's younger than them that they got duped by. Now they sitting over here contemplating the decisions of their bullshit. Yeah, they planned this shit out. They actually planned this shit out. They thought this was a good plan. Honey bone, that shit didn't go nowhere. Love affair in the reverse. They ain't even with the motherfucker they was planning this shit out with. Okay? The fucking ex. I can't make it up. They ain't even with this motherfucker. And that's why they over here contemplating about what they did to their life. Living this old punk ass double life. Being deceptive and a liar. So, collective, they don't even have you. They damn sure don't have no money. They damn sure don't have the motherfucker that took their money. What kind of bullshit is this? That's why I said this an old ass fool. Child. Thank you for the confirmation, baby. I mean, shit. I mean, it's like, damn. They don't know what the who. I mean, it's like, how can you not? But it's the decision that they made in love. They made the wrong decision. And it's almost like with the lovers being in first position, they knew better. They didn't do better. So, you know, wanting to be all secretive and shit. So this was a secretive double life that they were planning? Okay. Okay. Dab it up in their fucking up. Dab it up in their fucking face. You guys to be kidding. Because they ain't even with the motherfucker that they were secretly planning to have this motherfucking love affair with. Yeah. Some of them could have been dealing with somebody from a different race that they was just Netflix and chilling with. This toxic motherfucker that they fighting with. Now they ain't got no contact with. That's what you get. Now they got a message of concern and shit. They concerned about a message. What they concerned about? What is this message that the collective person is concerned about? Let's get another deck. Let's get the bullshit deck out. Come on. Hold on. Let's just go and get the whole bullshit deck out. Because this ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshit collected. So what they concerned about? I heard your ass. Well, not in that context, but, you know, that energy, they concerned about you. I just added your ass to it. Hold on, let me get these cards. Give me 1 second, collective. They would be at the bottom, huh? It's a big deck. Hold on. I'm sorry, collective. I know. I hate having... Oh, here we go. I hate having dead air in my videos, but, you know. Okay. What they concerned about when I picked up the deck? Them being sold this old fake-ass fairy tale of a love life that they was going to create with this third party. This other person they was living this double life with. They had massive regrets about it. And because they didn't want to hear it. Okay, so they could have been warned by spirit or other people that they shouldn't do this. They shouldn't go this route. Something like that. They could have been in a twin flame connection. Or you could have told them that, collective, if you're in a twin flame connection with your person, you know, don't do this is what I'm hearing. Don't do this. Don't do this. You could have, I heard that. Yeah, now they going through karma. Yeah, okay, so the ancestors could have been telling them, don't do this, don't do this. And they didn't fucking listen. They listening now, though. Okay? So, what is this message that they concerned about? Why are they concerned about this message? Oh, child, what's this? They concerned about how they looking like a jackass and a clown. That's what they concerned about. This divine masculine is concerned about how they look. Child, they concerned about how they concerned about them looking like a clown and a jackass. This divine masculine. Yep, that's the God honest truth. They were concerned about how they fucking look. That's what you get. Look at her running away from you. Yep, they concerned about how they look, running away from their divine counterpart, because we have divine masculine. So, collective, this is your divine counterpart. I mean, we do have the lovers in first position. Okay, so this is a divine counterpart. Gemini energy big Gemini energy is here. Well, why they run away from? Why did they run away from their divine counterpart? I mean, what's the real reason? Meeting up, talking, sexual protection. It's almost making me feel as though, for some of you guys, if you were having issues or, you know, problems with your divine counterpart, like y'all wasn't on the same page, you know, y'all love language was off, y'all was having problems and issues like normal couples have, they was going over here pillow talking to this motherfucker right here. Yeah. It was just supposed to be a friendly encounter. So they kept running to this other feminine energy, talking and, you know, pouring out their emotions. That's what I'm getting. I don't want them. Oh, they said take them. Okay. Pouring out their emotions, mirroring each other. This is a trauma bond. Yep. This is a trauma bond between this other feminine energy and your person. They trauma bond because they was going through the same shit with their individual persons. So just like they were going through shit with you, collective, this other feminine energy was going through the same shit with their person. Yep. Toxic, okay? So this is a toxic trauma bond, stabbed in the back. Okay, so I heard, fuck it, balls to the wall. So, so they hooked up because they were both tired of going through the bullshit that they was going through with their partner. That's how come. Yep. Look it, you didn't give a fuck. Oh. They didn't give a fuck. Self-love, separation. They didn't give a fuck. I'm sorry to say. It's almost like when they hooked up with this other feminine energy, male or female, they didn't give a fuck because they felt as though that this was the best thing for them, because we have my way at the bottom. So they felt that hooking up with this other energy, this other feminine energy, male or female, that was the best thing for them because of the issues that they were going through when they were with you, and vice versa for this other feminine energy. Yep. Narcissist energy here. Okay, so both of them could have been in narcissistic energy, or they could have been dealing with a narcissist. It's making me feel like your person, my way, and narcissist. Your person was in narcissistic energy. Yes, and they're trying to burn the evidence of some old outdated thinking. Yeah, so collective, you could have been dealing with somebody who has narcissistic characteristics. Yeah, they're trying to burn evidence of them having a love story with this other feminine energy. They actually, now it's time to set the record straight. Yeah, they actually bonded with this person. They closed the deck up on me, baby, so that's it. Okay, so they actually bonded with this person, trauma bonded, because they actually thought that they had an actual true love story with this person because they were going through the same exact shit that they were going through with you. Okay, so they pillow talking and just comparing the woe is me's with somebody who they hooked up with. And that's how that's why your person chose to go over here with this other party. Yeah. Fucking shady lady with a baby. This envious, this outdated, envious, shady lady with a baby. Child. For some of you guys, this could have been an ex that they went back to. Yeah, somebody they cut out before, or they cutting out this shady lady with a baby now. Something like that. What can you tell me about setting this record straight? Holy Spirit, what can you tell me about setting the record straight? Let's go. Thank you. Your spiritual gifts done set all this shit straight. Baby, let me tell you something. When your person did this to you and you decided to run away from this divine masculine because they was a jackass and being toxic to you, when you found out the truth, your spiritual gifts, your intuition, your downloads, your third eye, your crown chakra, your heart chakra, your divine feminine energy, they woke the fuck up. Okay? And you used your spiritual gifts in order to discern what was going on in the background, how you was being backstabbed and why. And you was able to get the fuck up and separate yourself from this connection with your person. Self-love and separation, hell yeah. You was able to do that, collective. You was able to do that. Thank you for the confirmation, baby. And when you did that, made that choice in love and put them burdens down, Ten of Wands. Put those burdens down. Okay? You was able to free yourself and go towards new love. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. You see the progress? This started within self. And because it started with self, damn, you going towards new love, true love, real love. And your person is salty about it. Because things have changed. Okay? Now they over here wishing that they would have never strung you along. Wishing they would have never gave in to these many options that was over here sweet talking them. This feminine energy. Your person got duped. I've been picking up on this fucking Jezebel. Come on, man. I've been picking up on that energy so tough. I mean, but that's what's happening here. And it's picking up thicker week by week because your person is going through the shit. So it's really making me feel like this energy is intensifying, especially with the lovers being in first position, that your person is really pulling on your energies collective because they're starting to live in the reality of the decisions that they have made against true love, real love. Because some of you guys are actually going towards the love or a person that is loving on you the way that your past person should have. But they gave it to a person that was less than you. A Jezebel energy. Okay, I wish I didn't do that shit is what I'm hearing. Some of them actually fell in love with this one right here. This Jezebel love story. They liked what the fuck that this one was doing until they actually did it to them. Okay, meaning that, you know, the lifestyle, you know, the loving, the love bombing, the fucking evidence, I'm telling you. They didn't mind doing this to you until that shit got done to them by this fucking Jezebel. This Jezebel actually have a leather. I told you this main female got a main male in the beginning of the reading. Drop a 1 in the chat, or 1 in the chat like I'm doing the live. Excuse me. Let me back it up and slow it down. Drop a 1 in the comments if you remember that I said that. Okay, this main female got a main male in the background that did not come out, that was attached to them while your person was fucking with them. Energy here, your person got the evidence here. They're trying to burn away the evidence. Okay, that record will be set straight when it comes to your person and this fucking Jezebel that's trying to burn evidence of that shit. So, you know, what goes around comes around again. We are in the karmic year. I said in the year of the 8 last year, this shit started. We are in the year of the 9. It's wrapping up with this world energy right here. Sitting next to the Ace of Swords. That's the God honest truth. This shit is going to be rectified. The world energy to the Ace of Swords, or the Ace of Swords to the world energy. Oh yeah, shit's being rectified. Shit's being cut out and set straight. Setting the record straight, baby. All the evidence that people trying to burn, I think the fuck not. It's coming to light, baby. Okay? Okay? Uh-huh. And it's coming to light through who? Your spiritual gifts. So you telling them exactly what the fuck is going on. And their spiritual gifts is being turned the fuck up because the truth of the matter is coming at hand. So their downloads, their third eye, their intuition is telling them everything that they did to fuck up the connection with you because they wanted to fuck around with this Jezebel. And now they over here under pressure, praying and shit. Why? Because you are this queen bee, baby. You got new beginnings here while they stuck and codependent with a motherfucker that they chained to. AKA this main female that got a main male. So what was done to you is being done to them. And this is why your person over here sitting in spiritual court. I heard they've been sentenced. What they've been sentenced to? What is this person being sentenced to? Well, the fortune at the bottom of the deck, damn. Massive regrets about having reckless sex with this third party. That's what they're being sentenced to. That's their karma because they fucking didn't want to hear it. They didn't, and it's making me feel like they was given intuitive downloads not to fuck with this one. But they did not want to hear it. Fake busy and shit. Okay, so they was acting like, nah, this is gonna work. Nah, I'm putting in all the work, fake busy, okay? Knowing damn well that this shit wasn't gonna work. Knowing damn well that this was a risk. They still put in that work anyway. Knowing damn well it wasn't gonna go nowhere and shit. Okay? They got their hands dirty, baby, trying to mold this shit into what the fuck it wasn't. And they knew it. They knew it. Now they over here sitting at heartbreaking shit. Some of them could have married this one or committed to him. And now they got ghosted or trying to ghost them. Child. And this is the consequences of your person. All because they could have ghosted you for Jezebel, especially if you were married to this one. Jezebel's spirit is a seductress spirit here. So your person could have gotten seduced or could have gotten to somebody who was loosey-goosey when it comes to their sensual or sexual energies. We know who the fuck a Jezebel energy is. This is a seductress. What you call it? Enchantress energy. That's just what it is, shit. We know the story. We also know the demise of this motherfucker, too. I'm just saying. So, let's see. What advice do the ancestors have for my collective when it comes to dealing with these energies? What messages? Okay, what messages do you have? Ah, keep on healing, baby. Keep on healing. I know that's right. Keep on healing, baby. Keep on healing. I know that's right. God is with you, baby, all the time. All the time. God is with you. Keep on healing. God is with you. I know that's right. Let's get one more shuffle. And then I'm going to wrap it up. Ooh, Star Seed, that's who you are. That's who you are. God is with you, Star Seed. I know that's right because you be spreading love. You heal. You close this cycle out, baby. You drop them burdens and close that cycle out with this one. And you started to heal. That's why I keep saying that self-love is start within yourself and then you attract in somebody that's going to love on you like you love on yourself. Like attracts like. Child. Let's go. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for my collective? What message do you have? Ooh, they jumping too. Let's put it on the table, please. Child. I'll take it. Understand your worth about this past life level. Okay? Understand that God is with you. It came right on out all the time. Okay? You are worth it and you are worthy. That's exactly what I heard. Damn it. Peace of mind is here. Understand your worth. You will have peace of mind. Peace of mind is given to you when you understand your worth. Go ahead with yourself. Shit. Big fat ass no. For this one in the past, I'm child. Past life lover, big fat ass no. Because you understand your worth and have peace of mind because God is with you. Okay? You came so far, baby. Because God is with you, love. Look how you overcome the bull crap. Light worker that is you. The light that is within you, you work the fuck out of that shit. Or stuff, excuse me. You know I get the cussing when I get excited. But you did that. You went ahead. You keep on healing. Okay? You kept on healing, baby. Trust your intuitive messages. That's what you did. And if you... I heard, okay. Don't stop doing it. Trust your intuitive messages. Don't stop doing it. That will bring peace to your mind. You came so far. You are a light worker. I heard... excuse me. I heard the light that is in you. It is from God. God is with you in the center of your energies, in the center of your message, baby. It's a big fat ass no from God because you came so far. Trust and listen to your intuitive messages because you got it. We have just stuck. Oh, so you stuck with God. You just stuck, baby. Okay? Yep. We have just stuck trying to take your place. What is blocking you? Okay, so this is the reason why God is with you. That person stuck in the bullshit they created with somebody that was trying to take your place. Okay? They was trying to block you from what it is that is for you. This is how come this past life lover is a big ass no, because you are a light worker. They can't come because you don't match. Because God is with you and for you. Because you understanding your worth is because God showed you who you are. Especially because you kept on healing. You kept on healing your heart. And therefore you have a peace of mind. You came so far with the Most High God. You walked a long way. A long way on your healing journey. And the Most High God sometimes had to carry you. You only seen one set of footprints in them sands when you look back. And you know that God carried you. Because God showed you that you are worthy. And you started to understand that you are lovable. That you deserve love. That you can give love. That you're worthy of it. And now it's here. And that fact brings peace to your mind because you came so far dealing with the bullshit of love that you had to come through because your person didn't choose you. They chose something else or someone else. Okay? All right, my loves. This is what I have for you. I will leave it right here. If any of these messages resonated, please, please, please drop a comment down below. And I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.